What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be coding this one game. It's a 2D game, but it originally was in that one Nickelodeon series called Brainsurge. It was a game show, and this was the final level, and they would have to, here, let me, Brainsurge Path to Victory. As you can see, I've searched it up already, but it's this one, where you gotta step on the different, squares in order to get the prize. And yeah, that's about all. We will begin shortly. Yeah, right now. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we need to do the doctype. I got a comment saying that the HTML tags already take care of the doctype, you know, however you want to call it, this tag, but keeping with the how do you call it? Keeping with the convention, I'm gonna explicitly state these things. Source equals lib p5 min.js. That is, yeah, okay, so one thing I also want to mention is that I no longer get notifications when you guys comment, so I'm having to check the comment section on my computer now, which is kind of odd, but I don't know, it's weird. It has something to do with, I bet it has something to do with the fact that I merged a couple of accounts, so maybe maybe there's a way to fix it, but I'm not sure. We'll make this 400 by 400. The more I can fit onto the screen, the better, because you guys can see more. Function draw, background 51, there we go. Cool, we've got our square. Now what we want is, I guess we can have a tile here. We'll say var path equals an array, and what we will do is we will say, here, first we'll draw the grid. So function draw grid. Okay, so maybe we should have grid instead of path. I think we should have grid. Let's have init grid, and here we'll say draw grid. Draw grid. We'll do function init grid first. There we go. So for var x equals something, well, it's going to equal 0. X is less than width, x plus plus. For var y equals 0, y is less than height, y plus plus. Now we need some constants. Width equals 10, const height GHT equals 10. Okay, and we will say var w and h. You know what? Var size. There we go. Var, yeah, size, I guess. So we'll say, yeah, okay, this is what we'll say. Var size equals width over width. Okay. Yeah, okay. Whichever is less than. Math dot least. Height over, I always do that, over height. Can I do math.least? JavaScript, math.min, okay, and it'll return the lowest value. Min, there we go. Should be pretty good. Now we will say Now we need to, I think we'll just say no stroke and we'll just draw a whole bunch of squares. Or we will say no fill, actually. No fill, stroke weight 2 should be good. Stroke 255. What we were gonna say now is, oh wait, no, we don't even need to calculate any of these. I'll keep that in my clipboard for now. I'll just paste them here, really. There we go. We've got our size, cool. Now what we will do is, just to initialize the grid, we will say grid, yes, it's named grid, grid.push, I'd like to say a tile, but really it just needs to be a boolean. Here, we also need a var path equals, that. So, I think we need a var path, and I think we need a var steps equals an array. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Grid.push, false. So what we'll say now is we'll say the same loop, except let me close them. Okay. Shift tab. Now what we will do is we will say rect at x times size, y times size, with a size of size. There we go. Let's try that. What happens here? We get an error? No, we do not get an error. I guess, yes, we do say init grid and draw grid. Oh, wait. Okay, here. We have no fill. We need to say, if grid of x and y. Oh, you know what? Ah, snap. Why am I doing it like this? This is difficult. Okay, it would be x times width, right? No, x times height. Ah, snap. I wish this were a bit easier. Here we'll say var call equals an array, and we'll say call.push, and then we'll say grid.push call. Cool. So we will say grid that of that. So if it's true, then we say fill 255, else no fill. So let's try this. Nope. Stroke weight 2, stroke 255. Maybe it's because we are doing it incorrectly. Let's comment this out. Didn't mean to do that. Let's do rect here. Cool. Nope. I need to disable this here. We're disabling it. For now at least. I need to get it a little bit more sorted out. Drag drop, tab to escape, disable for now. I'm probably going to edit this later. No, I want to disable it. Just disable it, please. I don't understand. I'd like this to be tabbed. Here, that's how you do it. Okay, you have to select it like that. Not you guys. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay. We aren't getting anything. Size, comma, size. Okay. I should have done that from the beginning. Size, comma, size. I thought it would assume something. Cool, now we have a grid. I'd like it to be less though. Let's start with 5 by 5. Nice. It looks like it fits perfectly. So what we will do now is we will say, Okay, so in order to, we have our init grid, and I'd like the animation to be like boop, 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 boop. Really, you shouldn't be able to go back on the same one. So, we need, sometimes I wish this was a one-dimensional array. Sometimes okay, we'll test this. X mod 2 equals 0. Yeah, okay, we'll just say push. Whoop. Cool, we'll just push that. So as you can see, we get white squares. And y mod 2 equals 0. Let's try this. Okay, so now we get that and that. Let's try this. Okay, we can make our patterns. So we need a var state equals state 0 equals animation 1 equals playing. We'll just have that. We won't worry about enumerations. So init grid show or show path. We'll say new path. New path will create a function new path, and what we'll say is, we'll just say path equals new path. We'll say state equals 0, animating, okay, and what we will say then is, what do we say then? Var a frame. No. Animation. Yeah, var animation. Animation equals 0 time. Okay, so what we'll say is new path. What we say here, we have draw grid, and we say we have our new path. Let's go here. If, not of, if state equals 0, then we are going to say animation plus plus. Yeah, okay. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll worry about it later. So now we need to check boop, boop, boop. You can't go down. That's the one thing. You can't go down. And once you hit a square, you can't move back into that square. So what we need to say then is we really need an object. We need an object, but I don't know if we need an, like, I'd like a tile object and they'd keep track of their X and Y. But that's really just kind of, I don't know. We'll see if we need it. Most likely, I feel like we're gonna be needing it, but we'll see. So we'll say while. While path of path dot length -1. So the last length, yeah, I think we do need a tile object. Function tile. Cool. And what we'll say is, where's the path to victory? Tile.js. Cool. This.x equals x. This.y equals y. Not using a position. because we don't have too many. This dot lit equals lit. So if it's illuminated or lit, then we draw it as so. So then we don't need to worry about our grid. We don't need to worry about path. I don't think we need steps either. Yeah, well, no, we do need a path in order for the animation. Dot x equals 0. No, it's just the y equals 0. There we go. So the y just needs to be equal to 0. So you're gonna start from here and it's gonna be random, or no, we'll start from here and it's gonna be random. The y just needs to be 0. Doesn't necessarily mean anything else, except that it's always gonna start here and it's always gonna end at one of these. So while path doesn't equal 0, means the last one has to be on the y value. So we can't go down when you say we need a pool of possible moves. Var pool equals an array. So each of these will be an object. No, I don't think we need a pool. Well, possibly. So yeah, var pool equals an array. So we need to say var last, we'll just say var last tile. No, we can just prev tile. Previous tile equals this. There we go. Or it equals the whole thing. There we go. So now we will say, okay, what we'll say is path.push new tile, then tile, we need to say tile here. I need a better way of doing things like this. New tile, xy false. There we go. So path.push new tile, 0 comma height false. No, true. There we go. So we have that. Height is 5. So if we say this is 0, right? Yeah, okay, so we need to say height -1. There, okay, so that will be that one. That doesn't change much of anything except we crashed. Oh, right, because we have this while loop. So we crashed, okay. Now what I want is to say, we have our previous tile, we have our pool. We need to check for all of the open places. So we need to say, we need to say if prev tile dot, okay. So we will say pool dot contains, can we say contains? Array contains JavaScript. Okay, it's includes. New tile. What we need to do is check for it. So we say new tile. Can I do this on an object? I hope I can do this on an object. Okay, so it's saying multiple times. Whoa, what? Okay. Whoa, this is getting, what does this mean? Okay, anyways. Wait. Is this the actual one? Ah. Okay. Wait, no, I don't know. Whatever. New tile. Prev tile dot x plus 1 prev tile dot y. So we'll just check to the right of it. Then don't do anything. So if it doesn't include, then we say pool dot push. Here we'll say var left equals this. Extra parenthesis left pool dot push left. If pool dot include, here we'll just copy and paste this. Pool dot includes right. Up. Push up. Okay, and we will say var left, right, and up. Left, right, up, right. My bad. Can't answer right now. I apologize. Left is -1. Right is +1. Up stays the same, but adds to the y, or subtracts to the y. My bad. I hope it subtracts on the y. So path dot push. Path dot push random pool. There we go. That should do it. Let's try it. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Cool. Well, no. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Tile. Oh. Right. I accidentally hit control, I guess. So we don't have any errors somehow. Oh. I guess it's path. Okay, let's try this for now. Var x equal, var I equals 0. Say I plus plus. Let's say here is while I is less than 10. That's what we'll say. Still not drawing, huh? Say new path. We have the init grid. Oh, my bad. Return. No, we don't need to. Yeah, okay. We'll just say new path. It's not wanting to draw, huh? What if I get rid of that? What? Now what does this mean? Draw grid. Let's clear this up. Is it the right one? Are we not drawing? Why are we not drawing? Background 51. Maybe they're all true? Yeah, they were all true, that's why. Okay. Draw grid. Oh, right. I messed up with the, okay, here. We'll say, grid. We don't say grid of this. This is dot lit. There we go. None of them are lit, but we're not drawing the rectangles anymore, are we? Oh, right, because draw grid. Yes, there we go. So if it's lit, we don't light it up. This is funny because it sounds like pop culture. Anyways, let's try it. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Let's do new path. Now we need to animate new path. So if state equals 0, cool, animation plus plus, and we say, so now we need a variable to keep track of distance. Var, not distance, but not path, route equals animation. Here we'll say math.floor animation over 60, and then we will say we say animation plus plus, and then we say if animation over here, if route is greater than, what would it be, path.length, there we go, then we will say state equals 1. Done animating, there. So that does nothing so far, just kind of setting up the infrastructure. Now what we'll say is we want a grid dot here, okay. Replace element in array. Okay, well that was obvious. Grid, and we need to get the paths route. Var tile equals route. Not route. What am I talking about? Path of route. There we go. So now we say, really we need to do this. We need to go up here with it. So if this happens, then we move this here and we break. Or I guess we can just, we do need to return, but I'd like to just kind of break out of this if statement. I'd like to not continue. Here, we'll say animate. We have a draw grid, function animate equal, there we go. We'll copy this here. If state equals 0, animate. Animate. We'll say there. We need to tab this up a tad. There we go. And we'll just say return. So grid of tile.x, tile.y, and I think it's actually tile.y, tile.x, to be quite honest. Because we do the y's before the x's. I think. Ugh, no. We have columns. When x is 0, it's always going to be 0. So I guess it is xy. xy, let's try it. Okay, grid, this equals new tile. Or we'll just say dot lit equals true. Haha. 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 Path to victory 61. 4. Cannot read 4 of undefined. at 61. So what part of this is undefined? Okay, we have the same problem. Let's look at path. 11. We have 11 of them. X is 0, y is 4. X is negative 1. X is negative 2. Okay, so, okay, if it doesn't include left, and, left.x is greater than 0, and left.x is less than width. That should have been obvious to me. Right. Well, we don't really need to, so if we move left, it can't be that way, and if we move right, it can't be this way. It can only be that way. Okay. And up.y is less than height. So that's that. Height. I always mess that up. Okay. Haha. Haha. Nope. One of undefined. Let's look at this. Okay, so now all we have to do is say previous tile dot y is less than or doesn't equal height minus 1. Nope. Ooh, what happened there? Path. We only have one tile. Oh, doesn't equal 0, I guess. So you guys are seeing that. Let's look at path again. It stopped at that. So 0, 4, 0, 3, negative 1, 3. So how did that happen? We only have it going left, and left.x must be greater than 0. So that should not have been pushed. Huh. This simply should not have been pushed. Oh. True. 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 Let's try this. And it messes up. Path. We have 0, 4. This makes sense. Okay. Negative 1, 4. So going left, for some reason, okay, so the x has got to be greater than 0. We should not be pushing it. If it doesn't include left, let's try it. No, we get it every time. No, okay, it went up once. And it's going to the left, so why is it going to the left? To the right, it should be less than width. It should be greater than greater than 0. Greater than or equal to 0. Less than or equal to width. Let's try that. Nope. What? Second one, negative 1. How is it going to the left? We clearly state that it must be greater than or equal to 0 before we push it. It's something with this. It's got to be something with this. Let's wrap these in parentheses just to be sure, because it's coming down to JavaScript mess ups. Okay. Negative 1. How is it going negative 1? That doesn't make any sense. See, things like this make me think that I'm going insane, but it's usually just JavaScript. Left has to be greater than 0 in order for it to be pushed. So what? left, var left, left.x. What's console.log left.x? Console.log left.x. Ooh, there we go. And it never goes right. Like to the right, any. It's -1. So this has to be greater than 0. Why is it doing this? I don't understand this. Okay, let's move this in the front. Let's put the and signs there. Let's move this to the front. And signs there. Move this to the front. And signs here. Okay. We only go upward. Why is that? I'm gonna wrap these in. I doubt this is it, but honestly it's making me think that that's that's the reason. I was going insane. Okay. It's this. I said yeah, okay, that makes sense why it's not going to the right at all. There we go. There. And then x of undefined, path 7. We add 7, 0, 0, 0, 1. Cool. Cannot read x of undefined. So what was undefined at that point? We don't need the I anymore. I'm just going to, oops, didn't mean to do that. K. Don't need this either. Ooh, why did that open here? Whoa. That was... I kind of want that, though. Control-Shift-I. Whoa. Wait, is this... Whoa. This is Atom. How does it have Google and Atom? I don't understand. Get me back on. Get me back on. There we go. Whoa! And it logs everything. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, anyways. So we have this. X of undefined within animate. So now we have a problem within animate. Okay, let's check. Animate. If path done animating, state is 1. Route must be greater than path.length. What if we do greater than or equal to? And then it just doesn't show it anymore. Oh. There we go. Okay. So. So we have these drawing now. But I think we need a grid, a path grid, and a step grid. So we have animate. We need to say init grid, I think, then. So we can do up to the right. Where's it going? Up to the left. Oh, wow, okay. And then it goes up. And then, oh, you see now it's, okay, that's odd. Let's look at, no. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, okay, so It did not. Oh, wait. Previous tile. Pool can't include it already. So let's try this. Var test equals an array. Test push new tile 1 1 true. Oh, my bad. Test. We have one tile. Okay, and it's 1 1. Tile dot includes new tile 1 1 true. Tile is not defined. Oh, test. Nope, test. False. It does not include it. So why not? Why doesn't it include it? It should include it, right? So what does test include then? So what can I use to check that? Includes doesn't work. Okay, let's do test 2 equals an array test 2 dot push 1 test 2 dot contains, no, we can't say that, dot includes 1 true. So let's look at the JavaScript Includes function again. Can we say includes object? Okay, we'll just create our own method. Function includes, or pool includes tile. For var I equals 0, I is less than pool dot here, okay. R includes pool tile pool dot length I plus plus if pool of I dot equals tile here compare objects JavaScript. And fast and limited, slow and generic. Can I just like is this my code? Do I have to compare stringify? Can we, okay, here. Test 0 dot string if I. Can I say that? Wait, where was it? JSON.stringify. Here we go. JSON.stringify test 0. Okay, I'll just do that. If pool of I, here we'll say JSON.stringify pool dot equals. Can I? So they use a triple equal sign. Here we'll say var t equals JSON.stringify tile, say equals t. Return true, return false. Here we go. R includes pool up. Pool up. R includes pool left. R includes pool Did I actually, like, did that happen like that? I don't know if it did I always have it that as left? I can't remember. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, we had the okay. We have the same error, it's going back. R cannot include such a thing. If it does, if it doesn't, then we're good. Okay, let's try this. Test1 equals an array. Test1 dot push new tile 1 true. Okay, messed it up. Okay, there. Test1 here. R includes test1 new tile 1, true. True. Console.log R includes pool left. We need all of these actually. Up. There. False. See, we go back. Delete this. Let's go to the color one real quick. Wherever the fill 200. And it goes to the left. We're still having the same problem. If R includes left, push left. Okay, let's take back this console.log. This is up, this is left. Var choice equals random pool. Console.log that C. There. True. Well now, okay, well that was good. Oh, are you serious? I was, okay. It's not pool, it's path. Path doesn't matter. Going back to this. Seems to be working now. There we go. Let's look at path. That was so silly of me. Path dot includes, nope. Includes new tile. Can I check the object? 0 for true. I always do that. False. Okay, yeah, we did need the array. Let's just push random from the pool. There we go. You guys, whoever watches this later probably is going to scream at me for that. That's what I get. Okay. So now we have a unique, whatever you want to call it. Now we simply need to, here, let's hit F12. Let's look at path. Let's look at the last square on path. X is 3, Y is 0. Awesome. So now, what we check, this is fine, this is completely fine, all that. Animate. Init grid should say grid is a new set of stuff. So if route here, animation 480 divided by 60 path 8 of them. Okay, let's do console.log flag. Okay, so it's flagging a whole load. This is good. This is good. There. And it stops. That means we're no longer going. That means state is equal to 1, which means it had this, which means it went to init grid. Init grid. Oh, here. Okay. Grid equals an array. That's why. So now, go to the left, please. That's so basic. There we go. Okay. So at least we're good. Now, simply, what we need to do is say, tile.prototype clicked by xy. So you say return not, getting real good at these, this dot x is greater than x, no, less than x, or this dot x is greater than x plus size, right? Size. Okay, we do need to make size a global. There we go. Size is that. Okay. Var size. I'm gonna move this here. No longer need to do that. Setup that. Size is that. Tile x plus size. This needs to be times size. Var x1 equals this dot x times size. Var x2 equals x1 plus size. Var y1 equals this dot y times size. Var y2 equals y1 plus size. Those are the bounds. So if x1, no, okay, so if x is less than x1, or x is greater than x2, or y1 is less than no, y is less than y1 or y is greater than y2. I'd like to explain this just for those who don't understand it. We have x1. So, okay, so let's look at this square right here. You guys see this square, right? Actually, I don't think you can. Let's up the stroke. I didn't even notice. So if we do stroke, where's color? Why am I so bad at finding things? Don't need any of this. Stroke weight, we'll make that 5. Nope. Unexpected token. Oh, my bad. Okay, so I'd like to address this. Let's wait for this to complete its animation and everything. There we go. Nice. So let's look at this one, or the middle one. The middle one. This x1 right here is this dot x times size. That means it's on this line right here. If I were to draw that as a line, x1 would be this line right here. And we're saying if the x, where you click, is less than x1, meaning it can't be anywhere over here, it's got to be over here, that means, oh, we already know they're out of bounds. They didn't click it, because x has to be greater than it. Basically, we're checking if it's outside of it. Using this, we're not checking if it's inside, we're checking if it's outside, and then we reverse that. So if we say x2, x2 is the other bound of this. If I were to graph x2, it would be the other side of the square. So if it's any greater than that, then we know it can't be clicked. It can't be the one which was clicked. Same with y1. If it's less than the y1, which would be this line right here, then we know it can't be clicked. y2, if it's greater than this y, we know it can't be clicked. And we reverse all of those. So all of these have to be true, or all of these have to be false, my bad, in order for this to be true. It's a little bit confusing, but I hope you get the gist. Okay, let's see. So we can get away with stroke being 4. We do this, and we go, oh! Cannot read property 2 of undefined. So where did we get? 3, I think x was too great for it. X is 3, x is 5, yeah. Width is that, so we need less than width. That's what it is. Okay. I'm surprised that one time we came all the way here and it went straight up. I'm surprised that happened. Wow, this is a long. Okay. Cool. So now that we have this, we say function, we need an OnClick function mouse pressed. I always mess this up. If state equals 1, only if state equals 1, or let's just say return. For var I equals 0, I is less than grid.length I plus plus, and we say var tile equals null. Say that for now. We say if grid. Okay, we need to do it. This way. We'll just do it like this. That's honestly easier. We'll just say if tile, not tile, grid of x and y dot Dot. If grid. Okay. Then we do dot clicked by mouse x mouse y. Then we say tile equals grid x no y. There. Okay. So then we say if tile doesn't equal null, or if it equals null, return. There we go. Else we are going to say steps. We will say steps dot push we will say steps.push tile, and what we will say is if we need to check exactly okay, if not on track, it's like if on path, if on path, then we continue. If not on path, end game. However, we want to say if steps dot length equals path dot length, then we want to increment score. Say score equals 0. Here score plus plus, you want new path. So within new path, we need to say path equals an array. So it clears. Say steps.push tile. So we need to say on path. Wow, we have a lot of things in here. Init grid function on path. For var I equals 0, I is less than path.length I plus plus. If it equals the same up to those points. I'm not going to worry about the stringify. I'm just going to say if path of I dot x equals path of I dot x. Well, really it's not path of I, it's steps. And this should be steps, my bad. And we can just copy this and paste it in. Okay. There. So what we need to say is or, because we're checking if any of them are wrong, we return false. Return true. There we go. We say steps, we have pool, we have path. What we need to say is steps equals a new array. We need to draw the, let's see. Okay, now we need to say, we need to draw the score. So text score width over 2. No. Yeah, width over 2, and then 50 or something like that, or size. Let's just do size. Size over 2. Yeah. So we say no stroke fill. There are cop cars outside. This is odd. Let's see. So text align center text size over 2. 0. Cool. I'd like to make it size, and then we'll subtract it. We'll make it draw its size. There we go. It's really big. Okay, let's test. Haha. One thing I forgot to do is push to the grid. Okay, so when they push a new tile, we need to then push the push it to the grid. So grid tile.x, no, tile.y equals tile. Dot lit equals true. There we go. So do. I think this goes by too quick. Cool. Okay. I thought we reset grid every time. Do we have init grid? Animate? Oh, I guess it only happens when you're done animating. So when we say new path, we need to say init grid. So we need to initialize the path essentially. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. I think it goes by too quick. Cool. Do. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, okay. So now what I'm thinking, score plus plus. Now what I'm thinking is that we should say, instead of var, or instead of these being constant, we will say grid width replace here. Okay, actually width needs to be grid width. Place all. Height needs to be grid height. Replace all. So I'm really liking this game right now. So then we say grid width plus plus, grid height plus plus. And then I feel like, okay. So we're here. We have 60 animation plus plus. Time. We'll just say time for now. Var time. Time equals 60. What we will say is, where do we increment stuff? Time division equals 2. So now it's gonna go 2 times quicker. Oh wow. What did I mess up? grid width. Var grid width equals 5. Oh. Ah, shucks. Height. There we go. And I messed it up over here too. Should have done it so that it was case sensitive. Where is the draw score? It's up here. Why do I keep passing it? There. Cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. There. Lit of undefined. Path to victory 83. We have draw grid, although we need to say init grid before then. So if we're constantly saying draw grid, so we increment this, say that, next level. Function next level. We have so many functions. Function next level. There. Shift. Okay. We'll say init grid. From here. Do. Okay. There we go. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that reminds me. I accidentally double clicked, but it was like that or something. Init grid, we're good. Size has to change. So what we do now is we say this. Size, or within init grid, really. Oh, we can just kind of say size equals this. There. Why don't I answer your text? I'm busy right now, but yeah, I'll get there in a little bit. Let's see. I'm almost complete with this game. There. Dude, okay, I already forgot. Oh gosh, this is a difficult one. Ah, yes. Okay, so that's one problem. I'm liking it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and game over, or end game isn't defined. Okay. Let's see. What happens? What happened? What did I mess up on? Oh, right. Okay. So it's always going to start at 0, but when we say new path, where is this? New path. We have this grid height. Does this need to be, because what grid height should just be, okay, let's try this. There. Okay. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There, and it starts there now. Ah, I messed it up. It's like this. Shucks. I'm really bad at this. Okay. I think what it... See, because grid height increments... Yeah, okay. That didn't work. Grid height -1. push a new tile, but grid height. Okay, console.log grid height. Let's try this. Do. Wow, that was the same one as the one earlier. 5, 5. So why did this not increment? Oh, does it do it afterward? Yeah, it does it afterward. So grid, where do we say new game? Or not new game. Don't want this. We want that afterward. There we go. There we go. Now this should be good. So that. Okay. There. Oh gosh. No, okay, I messed it up. Okay. One thing I want to make sure doesn't happen is that when you click, where's function mouse pressed here? Push tile. Let's see. I did see that photo. So we need to say if you know what? Never mind. I was like worrying about double clicks, but I just really need to slow down when I do it, I guess. So what I want is to say, instead of, okay, we have a new game. We have new game here. Don't want to divide by 2. Let's divide by 1.25. There we go. Init grid. We need also function end game text size, or let's just say text game over no stroke fill 250 no there, game over width over 2 height over 2 there. Do wow, that is a long one. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's make the text size a little bit less. Let's make it... You see, because I feel like it needs to be... Snap, dude. Game over. Oh, it'd be so nice if I could make these the same size. And it's nice how they're already just size. Text size, size. Times 0.8. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to double click it. I need to go slower. But you get the point. Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot no loop. No loop. There we go. I completely forgot no loop. Okay. There. To the right, up, up, to the right, up, up. That's simple. I feel like because I played Minecraft, this is easier. Ooh, okay. There, okay. Level 3. Yes, level 4. Oh gosh. Ah, dang it. It was a snaky pattern. Okay, when we draw it, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, I always do this. Draw needs to be, yeah, size, that's fine, I guess. I'd like to draw level concatenated with score. Level 0. Score, okay, I want score equal to 1. What? Okay. Okay, level 2. Oh gosh, this is a difficult one. Yes. 3, up to left, up here, yes. No, I could have made it to level 4 just then. But yeah, that's about all. If I want to make the canvas bigger, you know what? Let's just say, get width of window JavaScript. Okay, let's try this. Window. I don't want. Okay, here. For screen, no. Var w equals window. Here. Window.inner width. Window.inner height. And since we set it up, yes, awesome. There we go. Okay, there. Oh. Okay. That's an odd... I don't know. All of this looks like pixel art to me. You guys can't see it at this point. I lost it. Yeah, okay. I tried. I'm not as good at this. Okay, let's just say like -50, just in case. Just kind of want some padding on it so that we don't get the odd, the funky. Here, let's try this. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I want to create a canvas at that height. You know what, we will, I guess. Really shouldn't matter, right? Oh, how did I get it? Okay, one thing I do want to do is just say, yeah, I think this will be fine, honestly. We'll just have the grid sitting here. Really shouldn't matter too much. But yeah, that's about all. Thank you all for watching. And if you have enjoyed, please give it, no, please join me for the next one. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next game. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I messed it up. Bye bye.